How are you?
I'm doing good. Tired,
You're doing
but
good? Yeah. Do you have any questions for me today?
Yes, mainly about breastfeeding. I'm a little curious and wanting to understand certain things, what I think is going to be best for my baby, so I wanted some medical advice. The difference of breastfeeding and bottle feeding. With formula, why is breastfeeding more beneficial?
Okay. So, what I hear you asking is you want to know the difference between breastfeeding and bottle feeding?
And its benefits.
And do you want to know about bottle feeding with just formula or bottle feeding with breast milk as well?
Formula and then breast milk.
Okay. And only information about bottle feeding is what you're looking for, or like nursing your child?
Mainly just the different benefits for if it's more beneficial for do breastfeeding or more beneficial to do bottle feeding, formula or breast milk.
Okay. So as for like the nutritional benefits, breast milk has been shown to have more nutrients that are specific to your child. When you latch your baby, the baby's mouth actually gets sampled of what it's needing, and so then your body produces that milk. Actually can kind of change depending on what your child's needing at the time. Although you don't get that same benefit of the milk changing depending on what your baby's needing, because you're not latching. If you were to do bottle feeding with breast milk, not formula but breast milk, it's more specific to what your body's making, and it's been shown to be beneficial and nutritious for your baby more than formula. It's not to say that formula is not nutritious. Your child will grow just fine. Sometimes finding the right formula can be a little bit tricky. You can have a little bit more constipation with formula. Breast milk has been shown to be a little bit more like not necessarily a laxative, but baby's poop's going to look different.
Okay.
So formula baby's poop is going to be a little bit more harder and thick. Sometimes that can cause, a little bit of digestive issues, but there are things that you can do to help relieve that. When you're doing breast milk as well, from a bottle, you're going to see more of like a yellow, seedy, mustardy kind of poop. Babies can have allergies. Do you have any allergies that run in your family, or like food allergies or anything?
Mainly just not like EpiPen needed, but pineapple, very citrus
for you.
Foods for me personally.
And what about other family members, like direct family members to you? Do you guys have any?
Direct, that'd be dairy.
Okay.
Mainly dairy intolerance.
Okay. So there are formulas that are made without dairy as well. Like if by chance your baby had that, it could be a hereditary thing. There could be formulas that that don't have dairy that you could feed your baby as well. So that's an option. Another thing, when you are nursing or producing your own breast milk by pumping and putting it into a bottle and stuff, you are able to control what diet goes in and kind of the milk content. So if there was an allergy and you didn't eat dairy, then that wouldn't be produced in your milk. So that's something that is specific to breastfeeding, is that whatever you're eating is going in there. What nursing does affect is the nipple. When you're nursing can actually, some people can have inverted nipples, where the nipple's kind of like inside the areola, and sometimes nursing can actually bring that out a little bit. If your nipple's already out, it can elongate your nipple a little bit, and there will be growth in like the nipple size and how much it's protruding out from the areola. But it has been shown that pumping can actually, have more damage to your breast tissue than nursing, because it's a machine versus a baby. And so sometimes the baby's going to actually do less changes to your nipple and your areola. You can actually run the risk of damaging your nipples with using a pump in the wrong way, or using it too much.
That makes sense. I have no more questions.